What's up, guys? Back out here with my TRAXXAS XRT 8S. Just out here for a quick evening rip. It's a little cold and windy, so I apologize for the wind noise. Just rebuilt this sucker after kind of a carnage session with a mega ramp. Overall, this truck's taken quite a beating, guys. I am impressed with it. It's definitely got awesome handling. Very light with the right power setup. This sucker moves awesome. You'll notice these awesome 8S Surelock wheel nuts. Big hats off to Avery for this design. These have done killer on the 6S, and now we have these big suckers for the 24mm. This will be my second run with these. Again, the advantage of them with their size, essentially you can spin these on by hand and really get a nice bite with a wrench to just tighten them up. Once again, these will fit the Arma and the TRAXXAS if you have the plus 15mm M2C extended axles and hexes. These are the Surelock nuts that basically have like a little indentation on the inside to bite into the plastic. These fit absolutely perfect on the Armas as well, either the Creighton or the Outcast 8S. Once you get these tightened down, guys, they're not going anywhere. For my wheels, I'm going to go ahead and start out with these old Copperhead 2s. These came off my original Creighton 8S from over 3 years ago. They definitely have some wear on them. Again, I think my favorite tire overall for this truck is definitely the 8S backflips. Here's a side-by-side comparison of the wheels, but you'll notice the width is pretty much identical, just about the same height, but obviously the backflips have much bigger motocross-inspired treads. So far, the M2C bell crank has been flawless, guys. Again, I broke the stock one at least 7 times, became a complete pain in the ass. Definitely the weakest spot on this truck, in my opinion. Of course, I'm still running my Hobbywing 5687 1100 setup. I got my 2530 Vitavon Mod 1.5 gears. M2C motor mount. This thing is complete beefcake. You'll notice right here too, this is a new end bell support that Mitch and Avery designed. What's really awesome about this, guys, is basically Mitch and Avery, they send it in a kit. What these guys do is allow you to adjust the height in the back here based on what kind of gearing you're running. You'll notice this new wing mount support I swapped on here. This is the other part I'm testing from M2C Racing. This is made out of their HDP plastic, so we'll see how this does. Here's the Garage Life RC one I had been running, and actually this sucker held together fine. The only thing is the hardware, the bolts basically just want to pull right out of this. You can run long bolts all the way through. The only issue with that is you'll start putting more strain on the connection points. You'll see I've got my Leo 200 amp ESC on the M2C mount. Also running M2C pistons. I think I've got 80 to 100 weight in my shocks now. And for diffs, I'm running 500 up front, silicone earplugs in the center, and I think I'm running 200 in the rear. You'll see I ended up replacing this with a new chassis, a new skid, new front bulkhead, new upper front bulkhead as well. Here's a quick shot of the chassis. You'll notice this whole front end basically busted off. There's the skid plate and some pieces that are left. Also had to replace the front upper bulkhead cover. Tried to epoxy this, but fortunately I got a couple that showed up in the mail. Just so you guys know, the part number is actually 7720X, not 7720 like I saw in my manual. Shot of the top front brace, you'll see this thing pretty much exploded. And here's a shot of my front chassis pod, but you'll see this corner is pretty much toasted. This area in the front of the chassis with these large holes is definitely a weak spot on the skid plate. I've come to realize this skid, the 2 connection points between the center chassis and front, and then the top brace are pretty much the 3 things holding the entire front end together. Fortunately, Mitch and Avery are working on a brace for this right now. Despite the breakages, guys, overall, I'm definitely impressed with the durability of the XRT. You just got to understand it's certainly got its limitations. Whoops. Oh. Well, that should be a good test on the wing mount anyway. So far, the wing mount support's holding up. Well, my tires might be letting go, guys. think that's LVC, guys.
As you guys will see, she's definitely going to need a bath today, but I will say so far this wing mount support is doing absolutely awesome.
There's some deep ruts out here, guys, from pretty much guys just four-wheeling. All right, guys, I got a random little one joining the action here. Well, my gears are sounding kind of rough, guys. She's getting a little loose out here. Oh. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. That was awesome, Ben. So remember, start back there and get lined up. Oh. Just steady throttle. If you let off the gas, it's going to do a nose plant. And like I was saying already, if it's going nose first, you got to give it gas. Oh. That was a good try. Yep. Your body's taking a hammering. Yep. They kind of design it to come flying off. It's fantastic. Nice. You did land it. Nice job, bud. Something snapped. No way, it's a TRAXXAS. That's impossible.
It's just like a little plastic support piece. It's nothing really.
Oh, for that?
It's pretty strange. Look, it's this piece that goes across here.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yep, those will break.
This whole back over here is destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the third body on it.
Who knows how that happened? Nice. Beautiful. You got it, bud. Oh, the battery's going out. You're doing great, buddy. Hey, great job, buddy. I'm impressed. Yeah, you bet. Oh, I know. That was awesome first jump, buddy. Just missed another huge rock out here, guys. Boulder dodging. You guys can't see on camera, there's some monsters out here. Oh. Ooh, damn, that was a big boulder. Well guys, she finished in one piece. That's about all I can ask for. Just had to reset the mesh. So far, it looks like the wing mount's got a little bit of a bend to it. We might have to do something different with the design of the plastic. It didn't break, but it's definitely got a kick on it. Huge shout out to Mitch and Avery for the constant innovation. Loving these new wheel lugs. Absolutely awesome, guys. So easy to slap on and just crank down. You'll see on closer inspection, guys, I did crack both sides of the bottom skid. This is definitely a weak spot of the truck. Not sure why we have these two huge holes. You do need a hole to access one of your screws in the steering assembly. In any case, definitely looking forward to see what M2C comes up with. All right, guys, until next time, late.